And they have this option where you can order the dress or order samples of the dress, and then they'll send it to your home, and then you could do a home fitting. So that way, and it tells you step by step on the website, like, hey, set up your mirror like this, make sure there's good lighting, invite your friends, like your close friends and family to, watch you put on the dresses and give their opinion. So it's like your own little fitting at your house, and you can like have like a little party, like have drinks and stuff, and
I
just
love
have fun.
that.
Yeah.
That's
I
so
want to
cool.
do that. We
Yeah.
should just do that, even though we're not getting married. Hey, fashion lovers, welcome to the Cozy Catch Up, where we talk about trends, the culture of fashion, and personal style.
Whether you're into designer brands or not, you are in the right place. Let's talk fashion. I'm Stephanie.
I'm Leah. Hey, everybody. So we're
Oh.
talking today about wedding dresses. It's wedding season. I'm so excited. Do you have any weddings coming up?
I do. I'm going to Bali next week
Woo!
for my brother-in-law's wedding. And yeah, I mean, I love it. And I love, seeing everyone's dresses. I love dressing up for weddings. But yeah, my sister-in-law, she's pretty stylish. So I can't wait to see what her dress looks like. Yeah.
So exciting. Oh my gosh, I'm
Mhm.
excited for you.
Yeah.
Destination wedding,
When did you get married, Leah?
2005.
Ooh.
This is going to be our 20-year anniversary. How about you, Steph?
August 2010, right?
So it's your 15 year. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and how the style has changed, right? So we're gonna talk about what the new and upcoming wedding dress trends are for 2025 into 2026. Vogue's top wedding dress trends from New York Bridal Fashion Week. We have the trend of bubble skirts. So there's a picture on here. It's super pretty. It's form-fitting with the like mermaid tail of bubble. Do you see that at the bottom?
I do. Okay, so it can be long and you have the bubbling at the bottom.
Yes. What do you think about bubble skirts?
I think they're cute on like younger brides. I think that would be a good style for them because it's bubbly, it looks youthful.
It does.
For me personally, I wouldn't do a bubble. It's not my preference.
I don't see myself wearing a bubble dress. Yeah, it does seem like it's more for a younger crowd or a younger person. It just seems very, I don't want to say risque, but it's pretty fashionable and I tend to play it more safe, I think. So I don't see myself wearing a bubble dress or let alone bubble wedding dress.
Yeah. See like women in their 20s wearing this, especially the mini skirt version. That
Mhm.
can be like a second look at the reception. That looks like fun. If I was younger, I probably would have worn that because it's
Yeah.
easy to dance in. It's really pretty, but not for me.
Yeah. I would pass on this one. Yeah. I guess. I
But
don't
it
know.
is pretty to look at. I can say that. Like with the right style of bubbling, yeah, it looks nice. I like that one that looks the one with the train.
I
That one
like
looks
the one on the left. That one's really sleek.
the mermaid one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one looks really sophisticated. That's cute.
Yeah, I think bubble skirts are trending right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not my style. I think designers liked Markarian, Dana Harrell, and Marmar Halim reimagined this voluminous silhouette, offering both playful and glamorous options for modern brides. So yeah, it's a Y2K thing.
Y2K. Do you remember this style?
You know what? I had a bubble dress and I cut it. So at the bottom, because it was too poofy,
Yeah.
I cut it so that it would lay flat. So I remember having, I think, two different bubble dresses. I think they were on clearance, but I did end up cutting both of them at the very bottom edge of it because I didn't like how they were poofy.
I don't even remember that style. Maybe I wasn't into it.
It's cute, but yeah, not for me. Next, what is next here?
So we have a draped Basque waist. Basque. What is that, Spain?
I think so.
Basque. I feel like eating tapas now. Isn't there that restaurant in San Francisco, tapas? Like it was called Basque.
Really?
I
No.
think so.
When I hear the word Basque, I think of White Chicks. That part where they're at the restaurant with Terry Crews and then they're farting and then
Uh-huh.
he goes like basking in the ambiance. You remember that?
No,
Yeah.
I gotta watch it again.
Oh, it's so funny. Anyway, that's like basking, you know? But yeah, I think you're right. It's Spain, Basque style. But what is Basque waist? Draped
Basque
Basque
waist.
waists. What are they?
Basque waist, it's a dropped waistline with gathered fabric and draping to create this dramatic effect. So it's a very romantic style. It looks like it's very fitted at the top. It looks like a corset at the top, and then at the bottom it's more like it's not like a full skirt, but it's more like a draping effect. So you still have like this nice silhouette.
And on here it says, this silhouette elongates the torso and adds a touch of vintage charm. So it elongates the torso. Like you said, the draping looks really pretty.
This would be good if somebody had like a shorter torso and they wanted to elongate it. That would be really pretty.
I like this look. The fabrics have to be very thin and flowy. And again, with the ruching, I like the ruching part. It
Yeah,
looks a little like Grecian goddess, right?
yeah. It's very sexy.
Yeah.
If I was to pick one for my wedding, I would go with the first one with her hair in an updo and it's kind of like her bangs are hanging down. How about you? Which one do you like?
I gravitate towards that middle one, the one where like the bottom half. I like how that fits, and the bust too. But yeah, it's very sexy. I don't know if I could
Yeah,
pull that off. I'd feel a little too self-conscious about it.
that's where would you wear this? What type of, I don't know if you would wear this in a church wedding, maybe like a beach or destination.
Yeah, I would think more like a destination wedding, outdoors, where it can be like flowy, you know, where the light hits it nicely because of the nice fabric.
Right.
Let's see it like outside flowing in the wind or something. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
plain church attire.
So next on our list, what do we have, Steph?
We have not so white gowns. So pinks, little beigeish hints. And this one here on the right looks like it's like, I don't know, what is that? Gray or army green even?
Hope. I don't know.
Hope, yeah.
It
I don't know.
looks
What do
like
you think of?
she's floating in the air.
That's creepy.
It looks like she has no feet.
Yeah, that's not a wedding vibe to me. I like this super light pink on the left side though. But I don't know. I think I like the traditional, more white or beige. Like what do they call it? Like a champagne or ivory? Ivory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ivory.
I think my dress was ivory actually, not
Mine
so
too.
much white.
Yeah, mine was ivory as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the light blushy colors. Who was it that went to like Gwen Stefani? She's the one that I saw first who had like different colors on her wedding dress. Oh, that looks so cool. Like
Pink
they're
at the
hot pink
bottom.
at the bottom. Yeah. I was like, that
Yeah.
looks so cool.
It's so her to do that too.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised. Yeah, not so white gown. So it says here the bride doesn't always have to be dressed in white. While many designers had fun with color hues this season, many chose muted pastel shades and still felt very bridal. So yeah, it's cute. Yeah, this is really cool. It's a nice take on the off-white dress.
Yeah. It's nice to change it up a little. If you're daring enough to do it, then do it. It's your wedding. What's up next? I think we have the unique lace. The
Unique
lacy wedding dresses. Everything's lace.
the patterns or the what is it, the lace work and the layers too. I love lace. My wedding dress, I don't know what yours looked like. We have to pull up pictures of our dresses, but mine had lace. It was beaded on the top. It was separated by a belt, like a satin belt, and then the whole bottom part was lace. Like a A-line skirt, lace skirt. Did your wedding dress have lace?
No, mine was more just like satin, ivory satin with beading. I don't know if I had like crystals on there, but nice beading and decoration. I didn't have any lace. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I had to do my wedding over, I think I would go with like lace and add some long sleeves to it.
So this one on the left, that one has a long sleeve, but it also has a turtleneck. I'm not fond of.
No, that's too, she's covered up too much. That's like overkill on covering up.
Yeah, I don't like turtleneck dresses. I don't know, just not wedding dresses. I wouldn't do that. That's too covered
Not
up.
wedding dresses. You know whose I loved that got me into the long sleeve was Princess Kate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So her wedding dress was, I think there was lace long sleeve, but I was like, wow, that's such like a princess dress. Yeah, I really liked her wedding dress.
Yeah, Kate Middleton. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what got me into the long sleeve, and I would totally wear that dress.
That's very, yeah, that's classic princess style. What do you think of this middle picture here in this article?
I think the waist is cut too high. Like it looks like a baby doll dress.
It's like a peplum type of style, right? But I don't know. I think if you took that whole part out, it would look good. I like this one. Ooh, Monique Lullier, this one on the right. That's beautiful.
That's so pretty. It's almost
That
like
one.
see-through.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a very poofy. I think if you're tall, that would work. I didn't want to buy a dress like that just because I knew from my height, I don't know, it would like swallow me. I think I'm too short to have such big volume at the bottom. But looking at this dress, it's really pretty.
It is. I like that dress. What's up? What's next?
Next up are bows. So bows on wedding dresses. That is coming up as a trend.
Did you have bows on your dress?
Can't remember. I have to look at it. I think I had the satin sash, but I don't think it had a bow on it. Yeah, no. Did you have a bow on yours?
No, I didn't have one.
I like this dress on the right side with the bow between what's this called? The sweetheart top and the bow. That's so simple, but it's cute.
So elegant.
It's really cute. The one on the left, what do you think about that with the bow on the waist?
I like the structure of the dress. I think it's really clean, sleek. I would have put that bow somewhere else, like in the back.
Or even maybe just a smaller bow, huh? It's a little big.
Yeah. Maybe if you were getting married, like Christmas time, be like a present.
Or maybe in the back, right?
Yeah.
Like above the butt. I think a bow there would be cute. I don't know. I think it takes away from the dress if there's just like one big accent of something.
Yeah. Maybe it's removable. Some of these,
That's true.
pieces are removable.
What do you
But
think
yeah, I
about?
would put that would be best in the back for me. What do you think of the middle?
Yeah, the middle one, it's not giving me wedding vibes.
I don't think doesn't look like a wedding dress. Yeah.
That's like a Bridgerton costume party.
Yeah, true. Especially the guy,
Yeah.
his blouse, his shirt.
Like I like that dress. Imagine if that dress wasn't white and it was, I don't know, a different color. It would be cute. But as a wedding dress, just with the collar, I don't think it's as formal.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe for a civil wedding.
Right. I was gonna say that if you're gonna get married in the court, maybe it's really simple, cute.
Yeah, the bows go all the way down too. Yeah, I think I like bows. I think maybe smaller bows, like that one on the right. Even if it's in the front, I think it's a cute accent. I wouldn't mind doing a bow on my dress.
That's like the perfect spot where they put that bow, and it's like very subtle. It doesn't take away from the dress. It's pretty.
Yeah, I really like that dress. Next on our list are separates. So two-piece wedding dresses. That was a thing back when we were like in high school. I think prom in the late 90s, early 2000s, where you would have the little, top with the big flaring separate skirt. I know that was a thing back then. But yeah, what do you think of this trend?
I like it. I like the fact that you can have different options. You can mix and match. So you have, your top, your beautiful top for both ceremony and the reception. You change out the skirt. You can have some like nice trousers or more like a mini skirt. You can just have so many options. It's like two dresses in one.
Yeah, you can mix and match. I like it too. If it's balanced, right? And then you can pick two different types of material. I remember Vanderpump Rules. I used to watch that show, and one of the girls got married. Her top, it was a wedding dress. So the top was like beaded pearls, and then the bottom was like a totally different, whatever material. But some girls were talking shit about like they didn't like the dress, but I thought it was cute because it was like that, like a crop top, beaded top, and then yeah, it was beautiful. I liked it. I don't think they liked her.
Oh,
I think they just didn't like her, so of course they're gonna talk about her dress.
yeah, of course. What do you think about the first dress that they have here?
On the left, I think it's nice. I like the top more than I like the bottom. Off the shoulder, I think that's really cute. I think the bottom is just a little too bulky. It's like that bubble. I don't even know. It's really big.
It looks like it was rushed. Like, look at the waist. It's not even, I don't know. Is that her skin that you see there? I feel like it should be seamless.
Yeah, it even could have been like a lace bottom and it would have looked so much more elegant. What about the one on the very right? What do you think of that one?
Very right. I like that one. It's so smooth, and the draping on the top. She looks really elegant. That dress looks so nice.
I like it, but that fabric to me looks very thin. Like if I wore that, my fupa would be like you could see it. It just
You're gonna
looks
have to wear some Spanx to
yeah, it
hold
looks
that
very
fupa.
it's very form fitting and white. Like you'd be able to count every
Oh.
pubic hair.
Well, I hope you get a Brazilian before you put on this dress.
Well, yeah, of course I would. I'm just saying, if you didn't, you can count your change, right? Yeah, but the top, the draping is really, really pretty, very regal looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the bottom half, I'm like, yeah, well, she's skinny, she can pull it off. But if you have a little pooch there, they're saying, your pooch is
That's
gonna,
why you hold your flowers there.
well, yeah.
That's your camouflage. You're going to hold your bouquet
Yeah.
of flowers.
Okay. Yeah.
You can wear it. You'll be fine.
What about the middle?
The middle. This one, it doesn't say wedding to me. I mean, it's like this would be my second look at a wedding. Like if I had the choice, if I had to wear this outfit, it would be for the reception and dancing.
I think the color too, because you know how it's kind of muted, like it has like a greenish hue to it or gray. I think if it was white, it would look more wedding-ish. If this was like a bright white suit, I think it would be really nice. But
Or
yeah,
maybe it's the lighting. It just
yeah,
looks
right.
really dark.
Yeah, but it's a good look. I like it.
It's cute. I would wear that out. Like
Yeah,
if I was going to like dinner.
but that's a nice outfit. I think I would just wear if I had abs. Okay, so when you're going to shop for a dress, I guess you want to kind of identify what body type you are, and that way you know what kind of dress to look for. Like, for example, if you have an hourglass shape or body, you want to highlight your waist so that, like, a mermaid kind of fit or a fit that fit in flares style, so that the waist is highlighted there. Corsets work for those kind of bodies as well. That's for hourglass.
Okay. And then for pear shape, I think I'm a pear shape where you're smaller on top and then you're wider at the bottom. So A-line dresses, those are like the dresses that are cut like an A. They are really good because they kind of hide your bottom part, your hips and your butt. It makes you look more balanced too. So A-line dresses balance proportions by flaring out at the waistline, embellished or detailed tops draw the attention upwards. So nice decorative tops with a more plain, wider bottom.
I think the dress I bought, my wedding dress was an A-line dress for pear shaped.
Mine was a A-line dress too. And I think that's universal. I think anybody can wear an A-line dress. That's really like a universal cut. It's good on everybody.
The next type of shape is like for apple-shaped bodies. So if you're apple-shaped, it says that you should wear empire waist gowns to elongate the torso and draw attention away from the midsection. So V necklines can create a slimming effect if you're apple-shaped.
What is the empire waist? Is that the one that comes like right under your breast?
I think so, like a baby doll.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's check.
It reminds me of Romeo and Juliet.
Which one, the original or the one with Leonardo?
No, not the Leonardo one. The old
The
school
naked one?
Elizabethan.
The naked one.
Which naked one?
Yeah, the old one.
The one that we saw in school?
Yeah, I think there was nudity. Yes, so empire waist is like a baby doll. If you are athletic or have a rectangular shaped body, you can create curves with ball gowns or dresses featuring ruffles and embellishments. Sheath dresses can also complement a lean frame. So athletic, rectangular, you can pretty much wear the bubble, the big princess
Ball.
type ball gowns, skirts, and dresses.
For petite body shapes, avoid overwhelming your frame with voluminous dresses and opt for a simple silhouette like a sheath or trumpet styles to elongate your figure. What's a trumpet style?
I think that's the slim and then out, like a mermaid. I think that's what it is. Yeah, like where it flares out at the bottom. But
So the
similar.
trumpet wedding dresses flare at the thigh to elongate the legs. Mermaid dresses flare below the knee.
There you go.
Dramatic effect.
Cute.
Trumpet styles for my petite ladies out there. For plus size women, structured gowns with defined waistlines enhance curves. Avoid excessive fabrics that can add bulk. Instead, choose designs that offer support and shape. So more structured dresses.
Yeah, maybe with that. Maybe more like a corset.
Yeah, something that will define like your waist, give you more structure.
I think too, even if you're set on one type of look, you still want to try on different dresses because you just never know. Um, yeah, if you're set on one thing and then you can't find what you're looking for, but you try on something that you thought would never work, and then all of a sudden that's like your dress, right? So yeah, I think there's these certain rules that we kind of stick by or guidelines, but at the end of the day, if you find a dress that fits on you, again, if it looks good on the hanger, sometimes it doesn't look good on you and vice versa. So yeah, it's worth just, trying on a bunch.
Our coworker, her daughter, she was shopping for dresses. And she said, I was like, where'd your daughter end up buying her dress? And she said, oh, she got it from Anthropologie. I didn't know Anthropologie had wedding dresses. So the other day I looked on Anthropologie and they have this option where you can order the dress or order samples of the dress and then they'll send it to your home and then you can do a home fitting. Wow. So that way, and it tells you step by step on the website, like, hey, set up your mirror like this, make sure there's good lighting, invite your friends, like your close friends and family to, watch you put on the dresses and give their opinion. So it's like your own little fitting at your house, and you can like have like a little party, like have drinks and stuff. And
I
just
love
have
that.
Yeah.
That's so
I want to
cool.
do that. We
Yeah.
should just do that, even though we're not getting married. We could just order some dresses like, oh, I want to try on this one and that one. And then just have like a little party. I feel like going to one of those bridal stores and just trying on dresses. I think that'll be
It's
fun.
so fun. Yeah. My cousin, Chacha, she went to Anthropologie. She invited me. I went with her to a fitting in Anthropologie.
Mhm.
And yeah, it was cute. And then she got to try on a bunch of dresses over there. So they have a good collection.
Yeah.
I like that store. I shop there a lot. Online. Guilty.
So if you don't have time to go to like the bridal store, you can go find like Anthropologie has the option of sending the dresses to your house and you can just try them on at home with your friends and family.
That's a good idea. And just have like a what is it, shopping party at your house?
Yeah. Like have like snacks and drinks. She's like, oh, let's try on this dress.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
An excuse to have the get together.
So did she buy her dress from Anthropologie then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got her dress from there.
Nice.
Yeah, there are more This was a short list. There are other trends that we haven't talked about yet. We'll probably talk about that on our part 2. Let us know what your favorite trend was and comment below. Well, that's a wrap on today's Cozy Catch Up. If you love this episode, share it with a friend.
Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.